My name's Estie Briggs, and I'm an emotional intelligence coach, and I also do change management consulting, EQ or EI, sometimes it gets called. I got certified in that a while ago, and I love it. It's basically like a set of skills. Do you want me to explain what it is?
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to hear
Okay.
that.
A set of social and emotional skills that affect how we interact with people, how we solve problems, how we empathize, how we make decisions. And we all have it, but we all have different levels of it in different areas.
Yeah.
And so what I do is if people come to work with me, they take an assessment and they self-assess on how well they use each of the skills. There's 15 in total on this particular model. And then we work together to see like what's serving them and what isn't. And a lot of times they're not even aware. Let's see, I graduated high school in 1992 at El Cerrito. Go Gauchos. I did not go to college right away because I had everything figured out, just as everybody does when they're 17. Fast forward to like, gosh, I want to say it was like 2004, 2005. I decided I want to go back and get my associate's degree. I enrolled in DVC and I wanted to transfer to a bachelor's program at St. Mary's, and it was a program that was intended for working adults. And you had to have so many credits to transfer in, and I was probably 60 credits. I had a lot of credits I had to make up. And so my academic situation was that really I was just working full time, and I was a mom. Well, when I went back to college, I wasn't a mom yet, but I became a mom. I remember coming in and getting the sheet that listed all the things I needed to complete, and I'd completed like 2 of them. And so I just started picking classes that fulfilled the requirements. And then I got back in the classroom and I was like, oh, I love this. I took California history here. I took emotions learning and the brain, I think it was called, with Professor Newton out at the San Ramon campus. Elizabeth Carmichael was my English teacher, and she was just amazing. She was super relatable. I was an adult returning to school, so I think I probably stood out a little bit. Not stood out, but just I wasn't, like, everybody around me was at least like 10 years younger than me. So, but that was fun. And then Elena Alvarado Strasser taught sociology or women and social change, I think, and that was like one of my favorite classes. And I just kept going until I had enough credits to transfer to St. Mary's, and then I transferred into their bachelor's program in 2015. I think if you come in and you find that you're overwhelmed, just dial it back and see what works, but don't give up. I mean, it took me 16 years to get the total number of credits that I needed to transfer, but then I got my bachelor's and my master's back to back in like 4 years. So it's never too late. Find what you love. Don't worry about like checking the boxes. Like, even though you have to, fulfill requirements, like pursue things that when you read the description, you're like, ooh, that sounds interesting. That's how I ended up in Women in Social Change and the psychology class. So yeah, I think my advice would be like pursue it for intrinsic motivation,